Alright guys, right behind me you have the city of London, one of the busiest cities in the world. And every single day, Monday to Friday, maybe even Saturdays, people wake up, go to work, do their 9 to 5 and earn their living, right? And then they spend that money on whatever they've been planning to buy and spend that money on. And this has become the nature of our lives. We define ourselves, unfortunately, these days by what we have and what we possess rather than who we are, right? And God makes a very powerful statement in the Qur'an in the 102nd chapter where he says that this competition in this worldly life, that the way we compete with each other to outdo each other in this life is distracting us. It distracts you. Until when? Until you visit your graves, right? And this is a profound statement because no matter who you are, whether you're an atheist, whether you're a believer, a spiritual person, whoever you are, one thing that we're all certain of is that we're all going to die. Every single human being is going to die and is going to enter their grave. Right? And this reality brings forth another reality, which is the understanding that everything we're working so hard for in this life, everything we're amassing, all of these things we're running after, we're going to leave them behind. They're not going to come with us. They're not going to come with us. And let that sink in for a second. Everything we're working so hard for, we spend years of our lives attaining, right? Those 9 to 5s, those overtimes that we do, all of these things. What's it going to amass to? What's it going to boil down to? You leaving it behind. And this should make us realize that life is much more than just running after this world, running after the luxuries of this world. There is much more to life. There's something else there. We have another reason. We have another purpose. And this is why God gave us revelation. This is why he gave us the Qur'an, to awaken us to this reality. We become distracted, all of us do. We're born into this world, we see the world through our senses that we've been blessed with, and we become accustomed to it. We become attached to it. But we need to be reminded, and this is why God out of his mercy has constantly sent messengers to guide people back to the purpose of their life, which wasn't to amass material wealth, which was to worship the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one that made us, the one that created us, and the one that we're going to return to. The one that we're going to return to. So we need to remind ourselves of this, and this is the reason I do this video, is I want everyone, whoever you are, right? If you realize that there's more to life, I just want you to consider this. And I really want you to pick up the Qur'an and to read the Qur'an. Because trust me, when you pick it up, and if you're a sincere person, you will find guidance in it. You will find the meaning of life. You will find the purpose of life. And the purpose of life, as God tells us in the Qur'an, is to know him, to worship him. That's why we were created. Not to run after this, right? If we have this, it's a blessing. Thank God for it. But that's not why we were created. Hopefully this has been beneficial. Until next time, may the peace and blessings of God be upon you all.